Cooper Flagg might be the most hyped NBA prospect we've seen in years, but the team he just landed on? The Dallas Mavericks. And honestly, this could be one of the worst possible spots for him to develop. What looks like a dream scenario on the surface might actually set him up to fail. Let's remind ourselves just how special Cooper Flagg is. At just 18 years old, he was already playing against Team USA. At Duke, he showed that rare combination of size, athleticism, skill, and defensive instincts that made him the clear #1 pick in the draft. People see him as a two-way force. Offensively, he's underrated. Not a Kevin Durant ISO scorer, but he can handle, pass, attack mismatches, and his jumper is improving. Think more Jimmy Butler than Luka Doncic. And defensively, he's already elite. Rim protection, help defense, effort, instincts. A do-it-all forward who can impact, winning right away. And then there's Dallas. This franchise went all in. They traded Luka Doncic, yes, Luka, a top 5 player in the world, for Anthony Davis. They doubled down, surrounding AD with Kyrie Irving, Klay Thompson, PJ Washington, and depth pieces. The message? Win now. And the problem? Kyrie tore his ACL. AD got hurt again. The fan base turned on the GM. The future looked bleak until they got insanely lucky, winning the lottery and landing Cooper Flagg. GM Nico Harrison even spun it as if it was all part of his vision. So on paper, this looks perfect. A rookie walking into a locker room with 2 NBA champions in Kyrie and AD. Klay Thompson, a team with finals experience. Most #1 picks go to rebuilding franchises. Flagg gets a contender. But here's the tricky part. His fit on this roster is way more confusing than people think. Imagine the lineup. Kyrie at the 1, Klay at the 2, Flagg at the 3, AD at the 4, and Derek Lively at the 5. Sounds good? Not really. That's a crowded paint. Not much spacing. Flagg ends up standing in the corner, waiting on closeouts. That's not how you develop your future superstar. Early on, it'll look amazing. Kyrie's out. Flagg will get on-ball reps. He'll create. He'll make mistakes. He'll learn. Exactly what you want. But once Kyrie comes back, everything changes. Suddenly, the ball is out of Flagg's hands. He's adjusting to an off-ball role just when he should be sharpening his creation skills. And on a win-now roster, mistakes are not tolerated. Struggle? Minutes cut. Subbed out for PJ Washington. Vets take over. Flagg gets pushed aside. We've seen this before, and it didn't end well. Think back to James Wiseman in Golden State. In 2020, the Warriors lost KD. Klay was out. Steph and Draymond were banged up. They somehow landed the #2 pick and drafted Wiseman, a raw big with crazy upside. But the Warriors were still trying to win. And when Wiseman made rookie mistakes, he didn't get the reps. His role was inconsistent. His development stalled. Before long, Golden State moved on and still won another title without him. Now don't get me wrong, Flagg is a much better prospect than Wiseman. He's more polished, more versatile, more impactful, but the cautionary tale is the same. Put a rookie in a win-now environment, and you risk stunting his growth. And this is where it gets really scary for Dallas. They can't afford to rebuild. They traded Luka for AD. They don't own first-round picks from 2027 through 2030. They've backed themselves into a corner. Win or die. So if Flagg struggles, too bad. He's not getting 35 minutes a night like other top picks. He'll get 20 to 25 minutes. Maybe sit in crunch time. Vets like Klay and PJ Washington will take the floor instead. That's not how you develop a franchise cornerstone. That's how you waste him. And remember, Flagg isn't just a rookie. He's a young rookie, reclassified early, barely 18. Most top picks are 19 or 20 and still take years to adjust. Expecting him to win right away is unfair pressure. So what's the outlook? Best case, Flagg adapts instantly. He thrives next to Kyrie and AD. Dallas becomes a title contender. He grows into the next face of the league. Worst case, Kyrie never gets healthy. AD keeps breaking down. Dallas wins 45 to 50 games with no playoff runs. Flagg spends 2 years in the corner. By the time they need him, he's underdeveloped. And with no draft picks left, the Mavs' future collapses. Cooper Flagg is an amazing talent. He could absolutely overcome all this. But when you look at Dallas, the pressure, the roster fit, the lack of patience, it's hard not to worry. What looks like a dream landing spot might actually be the worst environment for him to grow. So I'll leave you with this. Is this the perfect situation for Flagg? Or is Dallas setting him up to become the next James Wiseman?